Good morning, everyone. From Cozumel, when you pop in, say good morning and let me know if you can hear me. It's very windy this morning. And if it's too windy, I can go back inside, but I wanted to be where I could get the best internet connection. We're in Cozumel this morning. There's Cozumel. The weather is beautiful. Just give everybody a moment to come in. I'm actually taking my second sip of coffee with you all right now. I just got up and we wanted to take advantage of finally having some kind of an internet connection. So please say hello in the chat when you get here. I'd love to see you. What does this say anyway? Good morning, Stu. What's going on? Hi, Brian. Hi, Rebecca. It's going great. Can you guys tell me how I sound? Is it too windy out here for you, or is it okay? Hi, Tia. Hi, Fallen. This is a different kind of toast. Morning coffee with Sherry. Hi, Melinda and Desi. Maureen, good morning. Brian, not going to Nachi today. We're doing a private Jeep tour. I feel like we never see the island. It's so great to see all of you guys. Hi, Insect Chart, Paul. Hi, Kathy. Thank you so much. Marilyn, I'm so excited for you. John, good morning. So if I haven't said hello to you guys personally, it's the chat's moving a little fast right now. Please know that I'll go back and watch the chat later, but I just wanted to see if anybody had any questions about this Adventure of the Seas cruise just yet. Fallen, yes, we spent wonderful time with Matt yesterday. It was so great to see him and the family. Totally a highlight. Darlene, you're gonna love Nachi Cacombe. It's just a really special place here in Cozumel. So our cruise has been amazing, you guys, just absolutely incredible. We have not had a good Wi-Fi connection at all up until this point. Denisha, hubby is doing amazingly well. Thank you so much for asking. He's having so much fun. We're still hoarse from all the water park time. Literally 3 days straight at a water park. If you count the fact that we were at Atlantis for 2 days beforehand, and then we did Perfect Day at Coco Key, that's basically 3 straight days of a water park, and then we had a sea day yesterday. So we took the day and took all kinds of wonderful photos around the ship. We explored the ship, spent time with Matt and his family, just talked to people everywhere. Hi Todd, this is the most congenial cruise I've ever been on in my life. You've got just everyone says hello to you. Everyone talks about how it feels. You know, you're in the elevator with someone and it's crazy. Marilyn said, is the cruise separating passengers that do not have the vaccine, even if you're a couple? No. Marilyn, all adults have to have the vaccine on this cruise, so there is no separation. Children under 12 who are not vaccinated are not separated from anyone. They simply wear a mask indoors at all times. I hope that answers your question. Morning, Sid. Morning, Jill. So good to see all of you here. And thank you for the questions. I really appreciate it. The way that Marlene typed Q or question in the top made it much easier for me to know that it was a question. Thank you for doing that, Marilene. Stu, thank you so much. But yeah, hubby's doing great. Denisha, the cruise is going amazing. Just not good internet on board, so we're having to do our best. Jason said it must be amazing to be able to get away again. I can't even tell you how good it feels. Every moment, we cherish every moment. It's just been terrific, and everyone feels that way. Chevy's in first said, question, how are the shows? Excellent question. We've been to 2 shows. The first one was an ice show, and it was really fun. If you pop over to my Instagram, you can see some clips of that. Hi, Rebecca and Lauren. The ice show was really fun. The Studio B ice rink is quite small on this cruise, so it's amazing what they can do in a small space. And then last night we went to a theater show, and it was phenomenal. It was one of the better theater shows I've ever seen. Lots of social distancing in the theater, which I'll show you pictures of. Sydney says, does the cruise feel like a normal cruising experience? Sydney, it really does. There's so little that's different. It really does. Marilyn, we do a private school that allows us to road school. Great question. Jill said, question, how is Junior handling a mask? 90% of the time he's fine with it because he's outdoors a lot. But there's only been one moment when he was sick of it indoors and he said, Mommy, I should have got vaccinated. And other than that, though, it's fine. And all the other kids are wearing masks too. So it feels really normal. At first it made me sad to have him wearing a mask, but it's like, it's such a limited amount of time. But he looked so cute last night in his little formal night outfit, and we just minimized the amount of time indoors. Good morning, Angela. Yeah. Rob O said, do you prefer a cruise with a small amount of cruisers, or are you missing the people? Rob, that is such a great question. In some ways, I do miss the big buzz of a full ship, but in most ways, I think this is a true luxury to cruise with so few people. And what's interesting is it allows you to connect with people. So like, you know, you'll see the same people over and over again in the hallway, and you might remember their names, and in a way that's really special. And of course, everything is like dead quiet, so you never wait for anything. But the theater is creepy dead. It's like there's only a few people in there. Mike Reischaber said, how is the food buffet? The food buffet is fantastic, Mike. And the buffet is exactly like it was before, with the exception that they are serving you your food. It's fantastic. The food is hot. It's clean. The staff are on it. You never wait for anything. It is phenomenal. The buffet is phenomenal. Insect Chart said, what's it like with low capacity? Same vibe, quiet vibe, but really awesome. Hi, Peachy Mama. There was another question that I missed. Hey, Paula, ask your question. Chevyson first said, is the ship capacity at 25 or 30%? That must be nice. We're at just over 1,000 people, fewer people on the ship this week than last week, but I don't know what the normal capacity is for this ship. Hey, Shar. Hi, Nadia. Yes, Angela, it was great to meet Matt. Paula said the beds, they keep making them, or you need to make them. Totally normal housekeeping services, twice a day. They make the beds for you twice a day. The housekeeping service has not changed at all, except for the staff is wearing a mask. Room service is different though. They leave it outside your room and you have to go get it off the trolley. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all the wonderful comments, guys. This is great. Yeah, Cherry, it feels luxurious. Max capacity on this ship, Brian Dunn said, is 3,800. So yeah, so we're basically at 30% capacity. KB in the UK, thank you so much. Rebecca said, have you done any specialty restaurants? Nope, not yet. And honestly, we don't plan on spending the money because the main dining room has been so amazing. We got the best table right by the window and we love our servers. So we may not do any specialty on this cruise. Sorry for the morning voice, guys. I've just barely even woken up and gotten my coffee. Oh, what flavor is my coffee this morning? It's an Americano with about a tablespoon of cream, and I'm gonna take a sip because wow, am I croaky. That is some good coffee, man. Yeah, Kathy, I think it feels strange for the performers with an empty theater, but the crowd is so great. Everybody like really claps and shouts really loud when the performers are done with a certain number, like to make them feel like, we're here, we see you, we're clapping. And then, you know, like at the end, everybody gave him a standing ovation and everything, which was really cool. So it's been super great. Good morning, Christelle. Brian, has Junior gone to Adventure Ocean? We tried on day one, but unfortunately because he's 12, he goes into the teens now, which is 12 to 17, and they don't really have a whole lot of activities for them, and so he didn't want to do it. I can't blame him. He's not going to run around the ship with a bunch of 17-year-olds. He's 12. He's a little guy. Mariah said, are there any COVID precautions at ports? Yes, absolutely, Mariah. In fact, today we're in Cozumel where you have to wear a mask everywhere except for if you're at the beach or outdoors. So there are for sure. In the Bahamas, you wear masks everywhere except outdoors. All indoor venues are masks still. Thank you, Marilyn, for your kindness. Vicky said, does it feel surreal waking up in your cruise stateroom? It really does. Vicky, and finally last night we got some rocking of the ship. The ship finally started to move. Hey, good morning, guys. And when the ship was moving, I was like, wait a minute. This is that moment when I realized I'm actually on a cruise. Like I felt the rocking of the ship and it was the best thing ever. Thank you, Kenneth. Yeah, they are taking lots of precautions, guys. Lots of precautions. And everything is so clean. I know, Rebecca, they wouldn't let him go down. I was so bummed. I think he would have liked it. Thank you, Ronnie. I am so relaxed. I appreciate that. FineXK said only cruise lovers must be there. Can't expect casual travelers at the time. Yeah, they're hardcore cruisers and a lot of hardcore Royal Caribbean cruisers. Fallen Brewbaker said, how are the drinks so far? They are fantastic. They are wonderful, Fallen. No different than usual. Mandy said, do you have to be vaccinated? Yes, children over 12 at the moment have to be, everyone over 12 at the moment has to be vaccinated. And as of August 1st, anyone on this ship over 16 will have to be vaccinated. There are lots of unvaccinated younger children on this ship, though. Quite a few kids on this ship. I mean, I shouldn't say a lot, but more than I expected. KB in the UK, can you sit with other people in restaurants only if you link your reservations together? And you can do that after you've booked the cruise. You need to do that through your travel agent or call the cruise line, and you can link together, and then you're allowed to dine together. But you can't just walk in and sit together unless you're linked. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Oh my gosh, that's so kind. Yes, Kathy, it will feel like you are dreaming. Yeah, I know, it's really great. Rebecca said, how is it being in the very front of the ship? Rebecca, there's a helipad at the front of the ship that's really awesome to go check out. We love that spot. And but our cabin's at the very aft, and it's great. Cherry Black said, I know you've traveled with your son for so long. What is the youngest age you'd recommend? Our son is 9 months today, and we're itching to travel again. We took our son on his first cruise at a year, and a year was great for us. I would have done it younger, 6 months, had I known what, to expect with him. But it was perfect. It was just perfect. Yeah. Oh man, I hope you can get back out there soon, David. Good morning, Bill Biango. Yes, Gavin, the casino is open and it is busy. There have been a lot of people in the casino. Brian Dunn said, are formal nights days 3 and 6? No, on this ship they are day 3 and 5. Formal nights are day 3 and 5. So last night was formal night, and day 5 is tomorrow. So yeah, they're doing it. They're doing it on the sea days, which is really nice. Really nice. Hi, Billy. So happy to see you. Jason said, how was pricing for this cruise compared to other cruises you've taken? Almost exactly the same. No more expensive than a normal cruise. Jason, with airfare from California, we paid how much did we pay for this cruise? Okay, we paid $4,500 total. So we paid $3,000 for the cruise for 3 people in a really nice aft balcony. The cabin category we got is a spacious balcony, and then our air cost $1,500. So everything was $4,500. But we paid $3,000 for the cruise for 3 people, which to me is pretty standard. I paid less for Harmony of the Seas. I paid $2,500 for 3 of us on Harmony of the Seas, but it's amazing. Good morning, Hope Faith. Good to see you. Hi, Rajesh. Ah, Stephen, that's going to be great. Chevy's in First said, question, do you have any future cruises planned? No, we don't. We have no idea what we're doing next because we don't know what Junior will be able to do because he's not vaccinated. So we just have to wait and see, guys. I'm not sure what we're going to do next, but hopefully something soon. Rebecca said, how many cruises has Junior been on? You know, it's so funny. Rebecca, after formal night last night, we were walking around the ship and trying to figure out how many cruises he'd been on, and we can't remember, but we think it's somewhere upwards of 20. So we need to get home and count that out. Yeah. It's so windy up here, you guys. Is my audio still okay? Can you still hear me? Gavin said, if you can't cruise, you should do a land trip to Alaska. I want to do that, but I heard that it was very expensive. Hope Faith, I don't know what's going on with Carnival Sunshine. I'm sorry. Okay, Pam, so he won't have to be vaccinated on Royal at all? Wait, Brian, stop it. You have the same cabin as us in 2 weeks? You're going to love it. The beds are not comfortable. They're hard. I will tell you that, Brian. But it's a fantastic cabin. I love it so much. My husband loves it too. Okay, great. Everything sounds good. Oh, I'm so thankful for you guys. Sounds okay with the wind. Okay, good. Great, great. Okay, Hector Leone said, I don't know if you've answered this, but how are the buffets working? It's so awesome, Hector. It's okay. We did answer it, but I'd love to talk about the buffets again because it's so special, like the way that it's exactly the same as it was before, except for you don't serve yourself. So it's exactly the same. You walk in, there's food sitting out everywhere, just like it was before, and now they just hand you the food. It's cleaner, it's more efficient, it's fast, they're well staffed. It's just phenomenal. I know, right? Rebecca said, will Junior be platinum before he can drive? Yeah, he probably will. I think he's almost platinum on Princess. Stephen Hayes says, how does it feel to be back on a cruise? It feels incredible, Stephen, and it feels so much more normal than we expected. It feels so much more normal, so it's just fantastic. Thank you for asking. Thank you for that information, Pam. I appreciate that. Yes, Bill Biongo said, did you have a chance to meet Matt from Royal Caribbean? Absolutely. I got to spend some time with Matt and his family yesterday. I've seen him around the ship a lot. Go to my Instagram, look at the stories. So you can see a photo of the 2 of us. He's such a sweetheart. It was wonderful. Total highlight. Stephen, I'm up on deck 11. I am just above the pool deck. Why don't we take a little walk for a quick moment? and see if we can show you guys the pool deck. I'm just putting on my shoes, okay? Hold on. Sorry. It's a beautiful day though, guys. Look how pretty Cozumel looks today. The weather has been incredible. Those of you who are asking about the weather. Let me just grab my coffee. All right, let's go over here and I'll flip you guys around and I'll show you the pool, okay? Good morning. That's a nice camera. Beautiful. Okay, guys, want to see the pool? All right, so here we go. You guys want to see the social distancing of the loungers? This is how they do the lounger distancing right here. Got my cruise hair here. Let's go for a little walk. So far that seems to be working out. And then let me, give me a moment, you guys, and I will answer questions in just a moment when I can see the screen again. But for right now, since I've got an internet connection, let me just take you for a walk. Don't mind my baggy eyes. It's too much of the good life and the cruise sleep and all that. Bear with me. I'm grabbing all my stuff so we can go for a walk. You did not just see that. Any dental hygienists in the house are going to kill me for that little move I just did. Hold those questions, guys. Hold the questions. And I promise I'll ask them again in a moment, but I want to take you for a walk because it's just so beautiful this morning and I want you to see the ship. So let me flip you around, okay? Our excursion is not until 11 o'clock ship time, 10 o'clock Cozumel time. So we've got some time. And also, guys, we're going to be going live on Amazon right after this. So if you can pop over to Amazon with me, I don't know where I can post a link. Let's walk through. They're not open for breakfast right now, only dinner. I think they'll be open for breakfast on sea days, maybe. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, same thing with me on those bathing suits and cover-ups. So here we are, guys, back at the golf course. This is where we went live on Instagram last week. So let me just walk you around a little bit. I hope it's not too shaky. I need to be careful though because YouTube's gonna ding me for the music that's playing around the back. So we don't want that to happen. I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube. So let's head back through Johnny Rockets. And then maybe if we can, maybe we can sit at Johnny Rockets for just a moment. Actually we can't because the seats are soaking wet. So I'm gonna have to find a dry place to sit. Let's see here. Those still wet? Yeah, everything at Johnny Rockets is wet. But I kind of like this location because it's sheltered from the wind. So let me just flip around and answer some questions for just a few moments while we're sheltered from the wind. But there's Cozumel, guys. Beautiful weather today, right? Incredible weather. So beautiful. Okay, flipping you guys around. And let's answer some questions. Okay. I'm gonna go answer questions from the bottom up because it's just easier to scroll that way. Bailey and Gary Adventures, have you heard any changes from the first cruise? Yes. The testing requirements rapidly changed. That was one thing that changed. Let's see if I can sit down over here. Other changes, the itinerary changed. Bear with me, I'm trying to find a place to think. This is a little bit wet, but it'll work. The itinerary changed a little bit. Perfect Day at Coco Key was moved to the last day, so we did have a significant itinerary change from the first one. On the first cruise, Perfect Day at Coco Key was the first 2 days. And then on our cruise, it's been bookended as the first and last day because there couldn't be 2 ships in Cozumel, so they had to change that. Hi, Emily. So yeah, let's get back up. I'm gonna try to answer some more questions. Thank you for your patience, everybody. I appreciate it so much. Yes, JC's wife said, I love the social distancing of the loungers. It's great. Yes, Sydney, I did get to meet Joe Mock. It has been amazing to spend time with Joe and Brenda, Joe and Nora, and also John and Brenda. And of course, Matt's family. So much fun. So yeah, it's been awesome. let me see what we've got here. Okay, I think I'm catching up on the questions. I'm gonna go back up and get questions from a while ago. You guys, I'm so sorry I got this crazy cruise here. I just woke up and I've barely even had my coffee yet. Hi, Mike. Good morning, Hope. I miss cruising too. Yeah, Mariah, they put the you can move the chairs around if you need to too, if you have a bigger party. Yeah, Kathy said, cruise hair, don't care. Amen, sis. Chevy's in First said, I love your last packing video during the day, and I really just do wear bathing suits and cover-ups. Look, that's what I'm wearing. See? Swimsuit, cover-up. I mean, I don't even need shorts and clothes because I'm just wearing my swimsuit all day. Man, Christelle, I'm sorry about those storms in Texas last night. How scary. I know that on the last day of the last cruise, they had some crazy weather too. Marlene said, where are you going? We'd like to do cenote hoppers, but there's an age restriction. We are doing Cozumel Jeep Riders. What time is it? I need to keep an eye on the clock. Cozumel Jeep Riders in just a couple of hours. And that is a private Jeep tour, which I'm really excited for. We are ready for it. We are ready for it. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for all of your incredible questions. I am working on catching up on them, and I will get to them. Do not worry. Bear with me. Lots of questions here. Bear with me. I'm still scrolling through the old ones. Okay, I think I've caught up. Yep, we're in Cozumel today, guys. Thank you, Hope Faith. I love yellow, too. Gavin, yes, you have to pay to eat at Johnny Rockets. I thought they had free breakfast, and they might. I just haven't seen it yet. KB in the UK said, question, so if you met some people in the restaurant on one night, could you sit with them in the following night? Sure, yeah, but you'd have to link your reservations together. So you'd have to get your travel agent to do that for you. I don't know exactly how you do that, but that is something that you can do. Christy said, I heard we can only take ship excursions. Is that true? On Adventure of the Seas out of the Bahamas, that is not true. You are free to roam wherever you wish. On other cruises, everything may be different, guys. I can't attest to that yet, only what's going on in this cruise. Fallen said, do you think the cruises will change for people who aren't vaccinated yet? Yes, it's looking that way. You are welcome, Chevy's in First. Hope Faith said, even though this is a cruise ship channel, can people do some prayer requests? I mean, you can put them in the comments, but, you know, you certainly can share that if you'd like. Yeah, Maria, maybe. I know, Kimberly, Cozumel with one ship in port sounds dreamy. It is. It is. Thank you guys for putting up with my crazy hair. Christy said, do you think we'll be able to cruise without the vaccination by March? Yes, some cruise lines you'll be able to cruise without a vaccination by March, most likely. Sabiha says, is the ship crowded? No, it's dead quiet, and it's amazing. Cruising Through Life with Cindy said, have you gotten used to the drink of the day? I haven't been doing drink of the day because I haven't found any drinks that are like super unique. And it just hasn't been part of our vlogging, but I'll try to do it going forward in some way. Cindy, thank you for reminding me about that. So yeah. All right. Hi, Cindy. Hopefully I got your question. Diana, my son is not doing the kids club because he's in the teen age group now. And he's too little. He's 12 and it's 12 to 17 and they don't really have a lot of activities. So we're not just gonna let him run around the ship with 17-year-olds, and that's not what he wants either. Oh, you're so welcome, Vicky. Benjamin, the fare that I mentioned did not include drinks and gratuities. So we paid $3,000 for this cruise, and then I added drink package after that, and gratuities on top of that will be more. So no, it did not include that. Hai Chi said, have you done any specialty dining yet? No, we haven't, Hai Chi. The food has been great in the main dining room, and we love our table. So we haven't, but we might change our mind later. Yeah. Okay. I'm still getting caught up on cruises, guys. Questions. I am only going to have about 5 more minutes because I've got an Amazon Live we're doing after this. So if you are subscribed to us on Amazon, please pop over there in a few minutes and join me there. But let me just get the live chat back up and see what questions I have missed. Thank you so much for your patience. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's a super chat from First Sergeant Richard. Oh, thank you so much. Richard said, please have a nice beverage for me as I'm cruising vicariously through you this week. So happy for you, but a little jealous. Take care, my lady. Thank you, First Sergeant Richard, for that very generous super chat. Stephen, I just don't know when cruising will open up in Australia. I wish I knew. JC's wife said, did you use a travel agent to book your whole trip, including the resort? I did use a travel agent to book this trip. No, the resort, we actually collaborated with the resort through their public relations department. We were hosted there, and so we did not pay for that trip. We were very generously hosted by the Atlantis Resort. We've worked with them in the past, and we were very thrilled to be able to do that again this time. Good morning, guys. Yeah, so bear with me, guys. Trying to find 1,111 people on the ship, Eddie's. Yeah, thank you so much, Jacqueline. I do not miss the dishpan hands. No, Jin Megsy, Chris, I don't have very high status on Royal Caribbean, so we did not get priority boarding, but you don't need it. We just walked right on the ship. Yeah, Stephen, I miss that too. John Paul V said, I'm booked to go on Royal Princess in October, but neither the website or the customer services can book any excursions. Any advice? Just be patient, John Paul. Start doing lots of research on what you want to do, and they'll open up later. Brian, we have not caught Kieran Cox, but he's famous on this ship, and even the cruise director talks about him all the time, so maybe we'll do that. But usually after the shows, we go straight to bed. Okay, guys, I'm going to ask you really quickly. If I missed your question, could you please type it at the bottom? Thank you, Susie Q. Jamie, our son is going to try to do the flow rider. We just have to find it open when we're around. Thank you, Dragonfly. Thank you, Maria. Vicky Boyer, thank you so much for the super chat. Vicky said, thanks, Sherry, for sharing this with us. We appreciate your time. Oh, it's absolutely my pleasure. Sorry for the weird angle. I have you guys propped up on my coffee cup, which is really funny. Any last minute questions before we go over to Amazon Live? Yes, Nabor, I highly recommend the Mexican Riviera in November. In fact, it's one of my favorite months, November and December. The seas coming up might be a little bit rocky. Hi, Nora, thank you. Yes, Amy, they finally went to the muster drill. Did you hear that? All throughout the day, Amy, the captain was coming on saying only this percentage of people have done their e-muster drill. Eventually, they got everybody through it, but the e-muster is amazing. It is so awesome that they don't close all the bars, you guys. It's just so great. James, you have to wear masks on shore in some places, like in Cozumel. Cindy, Amazon Live is the coolest thing. It is actually, it's hard to explain it. It is a way that we can live stream directly on Amazon, and we can talk about certain carousels of different products. And I'm going to be going live over there right after this. If you guys go to shop, Amazon.com/shop/cruise tips TV, you'll find it there. No, Vicky, California ports haven't started cruising yet, but that should be happening soon. Fallen, I didn't find the smoothies and juices. I'm so sad. Jason, yes, I booked my fare through Royal Caribbean, and I highly recommend that you do that. It's actually cheaper. Rob said, how do we follow you on Amazon Live? Rob, go to Amazon.com/shop/cruise tips TV, and it should pop up there. Okay, guys, I'm just checking to see if we have any other questions. Oh, you're welcome, Christelle. Mary Ellen, I'm sorry you didn't get a notification. I know that's so frustrating. Oh, Brandy, thank you for that tip. Only Oasis class ships have free breakfast at Johnny Rockets. Okay, guys, if I've missed any of your questions, I'm sorry. Carrie, for breakfast today, I'm gonna have a breakfast sandwich. I'm hoping I didn't miss anybody, guys, but if I did, please DM me. Please DM me if I missed you. I don't want to let anybody down, but we do have to jet. We've got a shore excursion and an Amazon Live. So, guys, to follow us on Amazon Live, where we're going live right now, go to Amazon.com/shop/cruise tips TV. Yes, Journey with Josh, they are charging $9 for room service, all you can eat. That's for your order, for your whole order. Bridget's Buzz, we are loving Adventure of the Seas. It's amazing. It's been wonderful. It's an older ship, and it's definitely showing its age, but we are so loving it. So loving it. Good morning, Bridget's Buzz from Orlando. So nice to see you, my dear. Okay, guys, we're signing out. We'll try to go live again soon, but come hang with us on Amazon if you can. Getting ready to go ashore now, but I thank you. I appreciate all of you. If you could give me a thumbs up on this before you go, I'd be so thankful, y'all. And we appreciate you. Mary Ellen, yesterday was the sea day. Kristen, I don't know about those Greek Isles cruises, but I have a great travel agent. You can email me, Sherry at cruisetipstv.com, and I can give you a good travel agent recommendation. Have a great day, guys. Until next time, see you on the high seas. Bye.